of 6 regional commercials. Aidan Morris, you're welcome. Hello. Yes, hello, 7 people in a basement. Gosh, you're beautiful. Yes, you guys did hear correctly. My name is Aidan. Yes, I am female. Yes, I was assigned as such at birth. And yes, it is that big of a problem that I opened my set with it, okay? Just like to get it out of the way. It confuses a shocking amount of people, particularly Uber drivers for some reason. I don't know what it is about owning a Toyota Prius that makes you the gender police, but here we are. I have been asked about my genitals more times in an Uber than on Grindr, so I just like to clear it up, you know? Yes, but you know, it does cause me a few issues. It is, in case you're not familiar with the name, it is more traditionally a male name, right? Hence, everything I've said so far. And, you know, it is difficult when I go to make appointments, right? Because most appointments now are made online or over the phone. And when you hear the name Aidan Morris, you don't expect a Poundland Marilyn Monroe to come through the door. So here we are. I remember once I made a doctor's appointment, and I'm sitting there in the waiting room with just me and one other woman, and the nurse comes out with a little file, and she goes, Aidan? And I go, yeah, that's me. She goes, oh, sorry. I was expecting a boy. Okay. I booked a pap smear. What exactly were you expecting? It's going to be uncomfortable for one of us. So, yes. No, but I'm very excited to be here in this lovely area of town by this gorgeous landmark. Yes. I live not too far from here, just on the other side in Bethnal Green, which is very nice. You don't know it, but it's over there. Yes, I love it. I love East London. It's really cool. You may be able to guess, I am not native to Bethnal Green, just due to my blatantly obvious full set of teeth. Thank you, the 3 people that know Bethnal Green. Thank you. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I will address the accent, all right, because I can feel you all getting very nervous about it, right? You're being very polite, very Dutch, but I can tell you're like, I know. That's very good news for you. Okay, you can relax. Because I'm Canadian. No way! It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it is hard to sort of, you know, sound like this. It's hard to sound American. It's difficult. But there is one really good dead giveaway between the accents, right? And I'm going to tell you all what it is right now. So the key difference between the American and the Canadian accent lies in the word sorry, right? And you can probably agree with me on this, right? Yeah. We pronounce it with a big old rounded O, like sorry, right? And Americans never say the word because they have no manners. So I'm so sorry. Thank you. Yes, no, but it's nice being here. Canada is an ex-Commonwealth country, and sometimes living in your, you know, the country that colonized you can make you a bit paranoid sometimes. Right, so I'll give you an example, because here, the name Canada is everywhere. There's like Canada Water, Canada Pavilion, Canada Gate, Canada. It's weird sometimes to be reminded all the time. Like, once I was on the overground on the way home, had lovely dinner with my friends, but I had 2 bottles of Viognier, which apparently made me a bit sleepy, so I fell asleep on the overground. So, and eventually, some nice man just leans over to me, taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, excuse me, we're at Canada Water. And I just awaken from my Viognier-induced coma and I run, right? Now here's where the paranoia sets in. Because Canada Water was not my stop, number 1. Number 2, I was by myself. I didn't speak to anybody. He didn't hear my voice. As far as I was concerned, I just got on, sat down, was out, right? So now, I am wildly paranoid that I'm just like, so patriotic in my sleep. Like, was I sitting there going, Canada. More maple syrup, please. Celine Dion should be on the money. My mom said Bryan Adams. He's Canadian, if anyone did. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm really worried about that. But we're gonna bench it for now. I will answer you one more question, lovely Raven Pup, because I know I can see you all wondering. And the answer is yes. This is my real hair. Second. I know, it's nice, right? Sam might, compete with me for best hair of the night, but we'll see. But no, I like it. Obviously, I do it, but I do get a lot of questions about it. It's the same ones every day, over and over again. Like, how do you do it? Is it easy to maintain? Can I come in it? And it's just all the time. Right. And sometimes I will say, I think it gives people the wrong impression, right? Like, people think that I'm trying to impersonate somebody or that I'm trying to look like somebody else. And I'm not. I'm just trying to look better than you. And you know what? In a basement full of comedians, I think I've done that. So. Not a lot of competition. No, I'm just kidding. The real reason, you guys, I'm going to share this insight about myself. The real reason I've gone for this particular aesthetic is purely so that I may remind old rich white men of their mothers, so that they may form unhealthy attachments to me, so that they may give me all their money and I may topple the patriarchy from the inside. Yes! You've come at the perfect time. Come sit, yes. Yes, come sit, welcome. I was just talking about how my plan to destroy the patriarchy. I think you'd like it. Yes, that's my real goal, But it's not working. You guys, it's clearly not working because I'm A, still single, and B, still very poor. So it's not working. And I think the aesthetic may be to blame. I'm considering switching it because, now I'm not trying to say this in any sort of, self-deprecating way. I know what I'm doing here. But I think, for example, when I go to the farmer's market on Sunday, the guy at the veg stall, he always rounds down, gives me a few pounds off, right? Because I'm like cute or whatever. But I'm not like so cute that anyone actually wants to fuck me. So it's like a really tricky balance, right? Because I think when you look like an elegant, classy lady, people fail to see you for the truly dick-hungry whore that you are on the inside. And I am. And I need people to know that, yes, sure, I know what fork to use first in a 7-course meal, but it doesn't mean I don't want to be bent over and fucked on the table after the meal, Of course I know what an amuse-bouche is, but I'd rather you abuse my bouche. Yes, I would. Yes, I sure would. Yes. I've made the young ones blush. I will teach you what both of those words mean later, I promise. Okay?